Not every apostle was famous. Some walked closely with Jesus, but stayed in the background. James, the less, was one of them. Not much was said about him. He didn't write any gospel. He didn't lead any big mission. But in God's eyes, there was nothing less about his faith. Many Jewish leaders were angry at this new message that claimed Jesus was the Son of God. They warned James and the other apostles to stop preaching, but James wouldn't stay silent. Sometimes the greatest courage is found in those who simply stay faithful. Follow 4 more real stories of how the apostles stood till the end for Christ. Tradition tells us that James became the head of the church in Jerusalem. He was wise, peaceful, and full of prayer. But his boldness stirred the anger of powerful men. They wanted to stop him without causing a riot because he was loved by many. So they invited him to stand at the top of the temple, the same temple where Jesus once taught, and told him to speak to the crowd. But they didn't want the truth. They wanted him to deny Jesus. After Jesus rose and returned to heaven, James stayed in Jerusalem. While others traveled far and wide, James remained with the early church, helping to lead and guide new believers. He became a pillar of strength, even though his name was rarely mentioned. But he followed Jesus faithfully from the early days till the end. He was called the less, maybe because he was shorter, younger, or less known than James, the son of Zebedee. The people listened. Some were moved, but the leaders were furious. In a shocking move, they pushed him from the top of the temple. He hit the ground hard, but he didn't die instantly. Wounded and bleeding, he knelt and began to pray for them. His final prayer was for those who attacked him. That act shook many who witnessed it. Even in pain, James chose mercy. Some say he was then struck to silence his prayers, but by then it was too late. His faith had already spoken louder than any stone ever could. As the church grew, so did the opposition. Instead, James lifted his voice and declared that Jesus was the Son of God. James the less may have lived quietly, but he died boldly. Not every hero needs a spotlight. Follow for more real stories of how the apostles stood till the end for Christ.